Good afternoon. I'd like to start by asking the audience something really important. Well, not too important because I have more important matters to speak about. But first, I want to ask raise your hand if you like running. Okay? Now, raise your hand if you think running sucks. Okay, well, I can see a lot of you raise your hands, and a lot of you raise your hands that you think it's bad. But I think there are a lot of things that suck in life. But I think one thing that I think we can all agree on is bad is not winning, especially when you're super close. When you get second, when you could have gotten first, you were literally seconds, inches, points away from getting first. But it doesn't come. Many people can perceive this as something drastic, traumatizing even. But you can also perceive it as one of the greatest things that can happen to you. I want to talk about how you don't have to win or be absolutely at 100% at anything to know what your calling is. Even if you're on the cusp of success or failure, your passion can bring you to success. Even if you don't win every single time, or even if you fail a lot of the time, it will bring you to success. My speech I want to tell you about is a story. About 3 years ago, April 15th, 2018, I was invited very specially to the San Antonio 5 kilometer championships for a really big race. I was 18 years old at the time, and at the time it was the biggest day of my life. And I feel like I learned lifelong lessons that day. A month prior to this event occurring, I had fractured my foot. And I was still invited to this race, but the whole time I was thinking, cancel, don't cancel. Cancel, don't cancel. But I let myself heal. It took a little bit of time, but I was able to heal and get my training in. And then the days leading up came. My friends and family really counted on me to win. They all believed I can win. They wanted. I almost felt like I was needed or required to win. So I trained, I did my best, and as the days led up to it, all I could think about, all that was on my mind was winning. My trip to San Antonio, it was nice. Seeing the beautiful city for the second time in my life. First time I was in the 8th grade. We were out there on a field trip. Now, the second time, biggest day of my life. That night, I'm thinking the entire time, right before the race, I have to win. I can't sleep. It's clouding, depressing my mind, this thought. That night I got, at best, 4 hours of sleep. At the very, very most. The race came and I was feeling nervous, anxious, even a little angry that I didn't get enough sleep. Just to the fact that I wanted to be perfect. Be at 100%. But I did my race routines. I got myself ready and prepared for the race. And I was able to get all my rituals done, listen to my music, give my family and friends that attended the race a good hug and a good luck. Waiting there, waiting for the gun to go off. The instructions of the race. It was nerve-wracking, and all I was thinking of was win, win, win. The gun goes off. I run. 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, I'm in first place. I'm in the best feeling of my life, thinking, I'm going to win this race. I'm going to win. It's going to be amazing. Second mile comes. Fatigue hits me. I get passed in the race. I'm trying to make up that distance so badly, but in between that time of me getting passed and towards the end of the race, I myself was getting passed. I had to fight for a spot at second place. I was fighting so hard, and at the end, I was able to grasp and achieve second place. I crossed that finish line in second place. I was 11 seconds away from being the winner of that race, and I was 8 seconds away from being third place in that race. Standing on that podium, I felt feelings of shame. I could have won. Everybody wanted me to win. But still, everybody was very proud of me that I was able to place such highly in this race out of thousands of runners in this race. And that made me think, everybody's still proud of me. My mom, my dad, my sister, they're all still so proud of me for getting second in this race. When I just wanted to be first and I wanted to be perfect the entire time. It didn't matter being perfect. It just mattered that I went out there and I tried and I was able to get second out of so many people. When I realized that my absolute passion is running. Even if I don't win every time, even if I'm so close to winning and it hurts, this is my passion. This is what I love doing. And this is one of my biggest reasons to keep living my life. And I know you can find yours too. Even if you lose, even if you get knocked down. If you know what your passion is, you don't care if you'll get knocked down because you'll keep going. You'll keep trying. Again and again and again. Something that I feel like I should show you all. Second place. This is from the race. I had feelings that I didn't like this at first. But now this is one of my most prized possessions because I learned such a big lifelong thing from this plaque right here. I hope you all have learned something from my presentation today. Never give up on your passions, even if it's not perfect in the end in what you do. You keep working and it'll be eventually something that'll just make you happy, and that's all that matters. Thank you all for your time.